Hello, everybody. This is Gazpacho146, and
our special guest,
AppleJake.
Is that your name? Is that what we're gonna call you?
Well, that you can call me Jake. I don't care. My name is in my name, so
but don't
it doesn't really matter.
Sneaky Bagel?
No. I don't acknowledge that one anymore.
You've hung up the cape, huh?
Yeah.
You need to do some Batman thing where you like come back or something.
we don't discuss.
Maybe.
He's like, he like dons his fedora.
Where I like fix my knee and then I
you magically
go back.
heal yourself and then go and fight like Bane or something.
Yeah.
Fedora.
No, I'm okay, by the way. Yeah. This is our second podcast. I've yet to upload the first one, but that should happen eventually. But yeah, it's likely you should probably listen to the first one or not.
At least he's honest.
Yeah,
So,
and you know, I could say that I've been busy or whatever, but no, it's just plain laziness.
yeah, there's really no point in denying it anymore.
Was there ever any denying
Yeah,
in the first place?
Yeah, there was.
With me, I used to be like, oh, but there's schoolwork and I'm tired. No, I was just a lazy sack of crap and I didn't want to do anything. So, blame all of our content shortages on me because they were my fault.
Yeah. No, it was Christmas Day. I filmed the podcast with a group of other people with this new microphone I ordered, and I have yet to upload that, and that was on Christmas.
It's currently January 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to fix this Mega Man toy. Oh, there we go. Oh.
His arm fell off. Oh, yeah, it looks like his head fell off too.
How do I put him back together?
Let me see it.
What are your future projects, Jake?
Projects? Finish my computer and start reviewing games. I don't know.
You're gonna review games?
I'll try.
So you're gonna be like every other person out there.
Probably. I'll just give it a shot, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll stop.
Well, we'll give you a plug once you start your new channel.
See,
All right.
I wouldn't mind doing game reviews, but it's the fact that as soon as I try recording something by myself, I lock up and go all awkward, and I'm like, yeah, if you say, more than 5 times in your video, you're screwed.
You guys want to knock out some, 1-minute reviews in this cast?
Why not?
Let's do Earthbound.
Earthbound.
I recently started that again.
Earthbound. Funny, charming, quirky.
Yeah. I've played through Earthbound once, and it was through my emulator, my shameful means of playing games.
Oh, shut up.
And then I bought it on my Wii U, and now I love myself again. And I think I just got out of Tucson.
I'm in Tucson now. I've yet to go to the blue people.
Happy.
Here's my plug. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, you play as a red cap dude that goes around beating up retro hippies and stuff. It's very charming. Very. Yeah, I would if it was if it transfigured into an effable human being, I would. Yes.
Well. See. Here was my deal with
an evil laugh.
Earthbound. I was really excited when it came out, but then I didn't get it till like a year after it was already out on Virtual Console. I'm a terrible human being.
So you waited how long until Virtual Console was out? Or do you even have it on Wii U?
I have it on the Wii U, but I didn't get it until like a year after it was released because I was too lazy to go get Nintendo eShop credit.
Oh yeah, because you don't.
And I didn't have a job at that point.
Okay.
Weston and I recently did a Let's Play of Ground Zeroes, but we're going to start over because our commentary was very bland.
Yeah, we rusty because we haven't recorded anything in like 6 months.
Yeah, it's easier to do a podcast because you don't have to focus on playing the game and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
When a podcast is just a conversation.
We still don't have any more followers than we used to, and it's a great place to find stuff without listening to a 40-minute podcast. Anyway, follow us on Twitter at SlickpachoCast.
Subscribe to us on Twitter.
I check Twitter every once in a while, so if you ask questions and whatever, I'll probably reply.
Subscribe to me on Facebook.
And if we had uploaded the first episode of this podcast, we might have been able to answer some questions, but since we haven't uploaded anything yet, we're still in kind of a prep period of development hell, if you will.
Yeah, so hopefully when the first one goes up, we will not have recorded the third one, so by all means, leave your questions, anything you have, in the comments on that one or this one. We'll get to them.
Alrighty then.
And I gotta tell you guys, I'm more reluctant to answer very personal questions like, if you ask me,
how much do you make?
SlickpachoCast, how much? What? Are you big? And I'd be like, well, it's not the question itself, like how inappropriate that question is that I'm bothered about. It's that I don't want you guys to think that it's not about us. It's about the games. You know, that's why instead of making a new channel after our mistake of monetizing all of our videos, losing any revenue that we could have gotten from this channel, we're going to stick with SlickpachoCast and never make money off of this channel. And if in the future we start talking about making the new channel or whatever, somebody needs to step up and remind me of what I'm saying right now. Be like, you used to be great. You used to be poor. Because, you know, once you start getting money, that's when you turn into a sellout. Exactly.
You used to be poor.
I play Skyrim, and I get worried when I get rich in that game because I feel like I'm going to get all greedy.
Holy shit.
Just have too much gold on hand.
Exactly. Like, I want to stay close with our viewers. I don't want to lose sight of why we started this channel.
I'm afraid to be successful.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to lose focus on why we started this channel. Why we started making our stupid little videos, or when we would start to be like, hello everybody, this is Gazpacho146 with like our crappy webcam microphone. Like, back in those days, we were in a cramped little office with a webcam,
we didn't have a webcam.
Yeah, we used a webcam for our first 4 episodes.
Oh, to record the audio? Yeah.
Yeah, we used a webcam for our audio. Like,
well, you work with what you got.
We've come a long way.
It just reminds me of when I had the dumbest idea once, and I think you might have been there when I made this mistake. But I was a kid. I found this game, and I turned to my friend Weston, and I said, "We should record this." And this brought on so many new people into our lives. It's crazy. Just because we made a YouTube channel, we've gotten to talk to a lot of people. We've made friends over Skype and crap. It's really cool.
Just think about that. Had we not gotten bored that one summer day
and found a cool hack to play with.
Yeah.
And ultimately benefit off of somebody else's thing, even though we gave him credit for it and all that.
Yeah, we gave him credit.
Well, yeah, boredom breeds success. In some cases, not all.
Best quote, K15.
I still like
boredom breeds success.
But, you know.
What was that?
Obscurity is purity.
Obscurity is purity.
Purity is obscurity. Ooh, turn the tables. Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, which you were before that tangent we just went on.
You're still talking about that? That was like 5 minutes ago.
I just had it on my mind because I was playing it last night. Weston, I take it you've played through the entire series.
I have not.
Really? What have you not played?
Yeah, just because we hang out all the time.
I've only played Ground Zeroes, and that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was looking for a way to get into the series.
Do you not, enjoy it?
Well, no, I enjoy it. It's just... emulation of later systems isn't... I don't know. I'm too lazy to go through all the work of setting up the emulator and all.
Well, I said, you have the means to play the game. With the first one, you don't have a PlayStation, so you could emulate the first one, because emulating PlayStation 1 games is easy. With the second one, third one...
Keep in mind, we're not advertising piracy.
No. Yeah,
we do not condone this. Especially me, I do not condone...
You gotta do what you gotta do to play your game, and then once you're older, you go and buy it to make up for all that time. I mean, it doesn't fix the legal issues with that, but it fixes the morality of getting software for free. Because it's a different, it's like a different license or whatever, so it's not like if you're in court, you're like, but sir, I went and bought the game 5 years later. He's like, well, that settles it. You're free. Go pirate more.
That's it.
I'm kind of spraying it all over the screen. But,
well...
Yeah, anyway, you do have the means to play the game. It's legit. You have an Xbox 360, right?
I don't...
Robbie took the good one.
You have a crappy one, though, don't you?
The disk drive doesn't always work. So I could probably get it to work. But Anywho, so yeah, I do want to get into Metal Gear Solid. It's a series.
Yeah.
Would like to get into.
Have you played through it all, Alex? I know I've talked about this with you before,
I skipped over Portable Ops because it's like $20 and I just don't feel like it's worth it.
But is it canon? I don't know. I don't know if
Kojima went out and said that he doesn't really count it as canon. And I haven't been able to play 4 because I don't have a PS3. And that's the only one that's on.
I'm actually excited to play 4. I know people say it's like a weak entry in the series, but like I don't know what it is about playing as like old Snake and going back to Shadow Moses. I find so.
You already know too much.
I do know too much, but that's not my fault.
I was watching some Phantom Pain footage, and they are really going all out with that game. It looks so cool.
I think the coolest thing about it is that like just the smallest details in that game are being brought into consideration. Like anyone you kill is going to have a different face than like anyone else you kill. They went out of their way to have different character models for every single soldier for everyone in that game. And I don't know why I find that so cool.
Here's something that they did. If you go and like mess shiz up with the base, they'll upgrade their reinforcements and their stuff or whatever, but they'll do it depending on how you performed. Like if you go in, you trank everybody with headshots over and over and over again, when you go back, there will be helmets and you can't headshot them anymore. Or if you like go and shoot a bunch of people and the security isn't that good, they're going to up their security, put more guys in. It's very cool, reactive. It's a cool system that reacts to how you play.
It's like an adaptive game.
And one of the things that I'm so excited about is just because I like building stuff is the base building, because they showed one player's base and they showed another player's base and they looked totally different, and you can go to your friends' bases and infiltrate them.
No way.
Yeah.
Is this
playing at the same time you're infiltrating their base, they can see you and then they can kill you.
I take it this is the Metal Gear Online, whatever that is.
Metal Gear Online is completely different than your base.
Oh, really? I have no idea what it is.
Because Metal Gear Online is just, going against people and shooting them.
I imagine it's quite similar to GTA Online.
Have online features that go with your base.
See, what popped into my head was like Red Dead Redemption's online, because it's like the second you join in, someone like shoots you with a rifle and you die.
Well, I think it's team based. You get on a team and you fight people.
I haven't really played Grand Theft Auto 5's online, so
I played it for a couple days because I accidentally got PlayStation Plus.
That doesn't. No. You can't accidentally get PlayStation Plus.
I accidentally got PlayStation Plus because I accidentally hit the X button on the screen where it's like, try now. And it didn't say, are you sure you want to try? It just gave me the 2 days.
Oh. Okay, maybe it was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. And if you like Red Dead Redemption, Metal Gear Solid 5 looks like it might fit in with that liking, because you can ride a horse in the desert.
Real-time horse poop simulator?
Yeah.
Doesn't the horse poop do something funny?
Yes. If the vehicles come by, it basically acts like a Mario Kart banana.
Really?
Yeah, so they'll like swerve.
That's awesome.
And so what they did in the demo is you can make your horse poop, so you hear Kiefer's voice. Go on. And then he takes a dump right there. And so then he went off and hid in some bushes. There was a car coming by. It skids. And then he went and Fultoned the entire vehicle with the 2 guys in it back to his base. Because you can attach like a balloon to like anything and send it back to your base. So he Fultoned the entire vehicle with the 2 guys in it.
That's funny.
So that's 2 additional soldiers and a vehicle that gets taken to your base. And when he went back to the base, you can see the vehicles that you Fultoned, and all your people will come up to you and like salute you.
So you can kidnap people.
You can kidnap people and make them fight for you.
Wow.
It was a feature in Peace Walker, but I think that they're going to make it more complex in Phantom Pain. Like, they can decide whether or not to defect against you, because they still have free will to choose.
So you say Peace Walker is incredibly canon. Like, that is something I have to play.
Oh, yeah. Anyone will tell you that Peace Walker is a must-play, especially for Phantom Pain. Has a lot of
that does bug me that they decided to put it on PSP. But not that I'm saying PSP is a bad console, which it's not. I like the PSP. I have one. It's beautiful.
It was a really weird decision to put it on PSP. They wanted to make it co-op, though.
They did put it on the HD thing, didn't they?
Yeah, so you can play it on your Xbox 360 or whatever if you don't have a PSP.
Well, I'm gonna play it on my PS3 because this is the way it's supposed to be.
See, that's what I hate.
Play it on my PS3 because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Oh wait, yeah. Alex hates this that I have this mindset where if there is a game that comes out on like so Metal Gear Solid 1 came out on the PlayStation 1. From that decision of being on the PlayStation 1, I now have to play every single Metal Gear Solid game on a Sony console. That's just like I don't know if that's.
I guess I don't hate that
Really?
mindset so much as I hate people that are like, it doesn't belong on Xbox.
It's not that it doesn't belong on Xbox. I'm not
Why
gonna
would you like actively say that the people that are making the game shouldn't get more revenue off of more consoles, especially if you like the series?
By that logic, I played Earthbound on an emulator. That doesn't mean that I should play it only on an emulator.
Well, okay. When I played Earthbound at the time,
because Mother is really a series that can really only be accessed with emulators. So ignore that.
Not necessarily, unless you're willing to pay $250, which I am at this point now that I have a job.
If you want to play the Mother 3 one, legit.
Yeah.
I bought a Famicom and I have Mother, which is the only Famicom game I have, and I still can't find a right way to like get the electricity to work because in Japan, like the power, like I guess they use a lot less power through an outlet than they do, here in North America.
You get an outlet adapter.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find one, but like if I really hope I didn't like destroy my Famicom because I got a NES power supply and I plugged it into my Famicom and I really hope I didn't fry it because I started to smell smoke.
Oh,
you probably destroyed it.
I probably did. It wasn't for very long though. I'm still like concerned.
I would have Googled that before you did it.
Yeah.
The thing is I did, but it wasn't necessarily a NES power supply. It was like one for an old phone we had, and I looked at the voltage.
Well, there's your problem.
Well, I looked at the voltage, and it matched up with the voltage for what the Famicom uses, and that I thought that nothing would happen.
Did you see the smoke?
I didn't see, but I smelled.
Maybe you like busted one of. Maybe you just like made one of your power outlets go out.
That reminds me of an experience I had a while ago. I tried because like rechargeable batteries, they have like NIMH and like I can't remember the other type. Anyway, I put them in a charger and I accidentally like flipped the switch over to charge for the other type. And needless to say, the charger kind of melted and it smoked, and it was kind of funny.
That would make me laugh, even though I'm like, no!
Like, remember when we were driving to the market forever ago and it was snowy? Like, we were in Robbie's truck and we were driving to the market, and it was snowy, and we got into a skid, and instead of, like, freaking out and panicking, we laughed. Yeah. We were laughing.
We laughed all the way to the freaking store after that.
Fun times. Fun times.
You know what else? You know what pisses me off? One time we went to the store, and this has nothing to do with video games, but I'll tell it anyway. We went to the store and we were in your car, and then there's two douchebags that go to our school, and they just and instead of asking if they could have a ride, they just go into the backseat of the car, waiting for us to take them back.
Well,
okay,
they asked us for a ride to the store, and we're like, yeah, like we can give you a ride there.
Oh, that's right.
And then because like I was teaching Alex how to drive stick shift. And so,
by the way, great teacher. I wouldn't have learned how to do it except for him. And I have a stick shift car now, so it's great.
Honda Civic.
That's right.
Just out of I know we can't say their names, but tell them to me in a way that I would know who they were.
More on the sporty side.
What grade is this?
Our grade.
I know, but what grade at the time?
Why does that matter? It translates over.
Matter. Yeah, it translates
okay, does it matter? Okay, keep going.
And
who's the other one? I can't.
Name rhymes with dick.
Okay.
Okay.
I still can't tell who they are. It doesn't matter. Just.
Oh well.
Yeah.
We agreed to give them a ride to the store, and like not a big deal. We get to the store and we went to go. I think Yeah, because we were picking up something for my mom or something, and so we go back to my house. She's like, "Oh, did you get this?" And we'd forgotten, so we go back to the market, hoping these two would be gone by now. By the time we go back in and get the milk or whatever it was that we forgot, we go back and get in my car, and those two slobbering shit wizards are sitting in the back seat. No invitation. They're just sitting in there, just expecting a ride home, and it's like
he looked like a mushroom. I gave him my legitimate copy of Age of Empires 2 because I got a Mac and I didn't really have any use for it. And so instead of using Crossover, which I didn't know about, I just gave it to him.
Yeah, you gave us Zoot Tycoon.
Hey, where's that?
I don't know. It's been so long. We lose things here.
Oh, that's okay. That's what digital copies are good for.
Yeah.
All right, the intruders are gone.
So someone just broke into your house?
Well, they're related to me and they're annoying, so.
Family members have no right.
No, they don't. They should all just leave.
I get along better with people that I'm not related to.
Yeah.
I don't like saying that, but it's true. I feel like I can't have any blood relation to them, and I just get along flawlessly. But if there's some way that we are connected, I'm gonna have some quarrel with them. I don't like saying that, but that's how I feel. What was it? What was the story you were telling? I'm curious.
When I was in elementary school, kid, he was really gross. I feel bad saying this, but he lived in a trailer park, and anyway,
where do you live?
This was when I'll mute it out, but it was when I lived out in
okay.
Well, I still live where I live, but it was more towards a more edgy side of town, I guess you could say. I don't know.
No, that's what I call edgy.
Well, that wasn't the right term, but yeah, you get the point. Anyway, so he'd gotten a bloody nose at school, and he just comes into my house, just barges in my house, and he has a bloody nose.
Why? Because it was the nearest house that he could run into.
Yeah, and it's if I would have gotten a bloody nose, I would have just plugged my nose and booked it home.
Well, maybe the kid
wasn't your mom
you don't.
Yeah, he bled on our carpet. What would you do?
I'd be mad, dude.
I would be pretty mad.
I'd be
pretty dang mad.
It's not hard to piss me off when it comes to breaking the social barrier, to be honest.
Well, think about it. You live in Barack Obama.
I live in a shithole town.
I don't even consider that place a town. It's just
yeah.
Some
it's funny because they have the nerve to call themselves a city.
Oh, a city? They're a village, dude.
Wait, what is it?
How?
If Barack Obama.
We'll mute it out.
Okay.
Barack Obama calls itself
Barack Obama
City.
It's not even a city. It's not even a village.
It's not a city. The closest thing you have to making you a city is that little gas station on the other side of town.
The sketchy gas station.
That's it. That's all you have. I've been there once, and it was to buy in Arizona, and it was I felt uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable when I go in there. I go in there every once in a while after I clean my car at the gas station.
I'll go in sometimes in scroungy clothes because it's a scroungy gas station and I don't need to worry about being judged. I can go in there not having showered, still in my pajama pants, work shirt from the night before, bedhead, and I can just go in there and not be judged.
Yeah, I go in there with my work uniform on, and it's all black, so I look like I'm gonna kill somebody.
I go into work with my work uniform, and occasionally McDonald's when I get off. And, what was I gonna say?
Every time I go through a drive-thru after work, I'll take my hat off, because, I don't know. Because it's
I don't know.
treason.
Is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I work at Jimmy John's and I have no problem going through.
I was kidding.
Okay. Crap. What was the weirdest, gas station experience you've ever had?
I haven't really had a weird gas station experience.
I had one, actually quite recently. It was 2 months ago. I went in and I bought a box of condoms.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, now, I will explain this. I will explain this. I'm trying to get into film special effects stuff, and apparently condoms work the best if you're trying to make squibs, which are the little like blood splatters you see in movies where it's like you see the blood exploding out of them. You like fill a condom with blood and you put a firecracker behind it and then it explodes, and it's really cool. I ruined a lot of my white shirts with them.
As long as it's for scientific purposes.
Yes, which is science is usually the excuse they use for when they're using it for not scientific excuses. It was like the lady knew I wasn't 18, and which is weird. Actually, no, it wasn't weird. I shaved that day. And I bought she didn't even like look me in the eye. It was weird.
You can buy them no matter how old. Like, I think anyone can buy them.
I know, but like it's different. If it would be different if I were like, say, a 40-year-old man, but I'm not. I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I
can see that would be an awkward experience.
Yeah. Ugh.
Speaking of like,
hey, it's like that one time that kid got shot in the park.
What?
That feeling when I'm just playing Earthbound and I have to be reminded of real events that are occurring nowadays when I get attacked by a cop in Tucson.
It's funny because that's how it is. Did you see the game theory about Earthbound?
Yes.
Oh, please.
I like game theory. I really like game theory. I find him extremely entertaining.
My name is Matt Pat, and welcome to Game Theory.
I find him entertaining. Sure, he's like really easy at sometimes, but is like legitimately funny. Plus, he makes some really good points about games. I don't know how else to say that without sounding like a complete idiot. But
well, we've been dragging on for about 30 minutes now, so.
You want to call it?
Do you guys?
Do you want to go for like 20 minutes? I gotta wait until my family leaves before I have to affiliate myself with them.
Oh, so you're what? You'll be alone 20 minutes?
Yes, please.
Well, this is a gaming podcast, so we should talk about it.
I know. I was talking about games, yes. Games, what am I playing recently? I'm playing Skyrim right now. For those of you who like that.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
I was playing Skyrim.
I heard they were forming the Dawn Guard.
I knew you were going to do that. I was going to do that.
I don't want to. Might consider joining up myself.
Remember Oblivion multiplayer?
Oblivion multiplayer?
Yeah, we did this. We installed this mod called Oblivion Multiplayer where we could play it, and it was kind of like Four Swords, as in the second person has like really bad controls and not a whole lot of.
Okay.
Well, Four Swords, like later on in the series, we were in the Shadow Temple when the new cheat pack came out.
Yeah.
But like with the Four Swords hack, now you can switch the camera around to a different link and even change who the main link is. So, I'm sure the controls won't be.
Is it like Synergy for like Half-Life? Or
Synergy would be a lot better in the fact that you can have a separate computer, right?
Can you not? Wait, so you're on the same like system?
Yeah, dude, go and watch my videos.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that sounds terrible.
We were using this thing that lets you use your Wii U gamepad to connect to your computer, and we were using like a thing that was sort of like Joy 2 key. And so we were using the Wii U gamepad for the second player.
It was quite fascinating at the time, but now that that's kind of like a popular thing, like using a controller or whatever, it's not,
Yeah, and I installed driver software that lets me use my Wii U GameCube adapter on my computer, which is nice.
So we have a lot more equipment than we used to. So our videos should be a lot better now.
As we stated earlier, we have come a long way.
I've had the same amount of equipment for like the last 7 years.
It's like we're starting to look into getting an actual HDMI capture card that doesn't suck.
Yeah, my next investment is actually a capture card.
And
if you go onto our Twitter, I put our new status because it says our old one was like, because we have the same Twitter account, we're just now starting to use it.
I saw it.
That we like record stuff with busted up old radio equipment.
Yeah.
And that might be we might have to change that soon now that we're getting cooler stuff.
Well, I think it's funny.
Yeah. I just don't want people to actually think that that's like our goal.
Yeah.
We're actually planning on getting a good HDMI capture card, and somewhere down the line we're gonna get a better microphone that's good. Like we're gonna get multiple microphones so we can do group recordings easier, because Honestly, we can't just be stuck recording with an iPhone microphone.
Yeah, and we'll try not to be lazy in the fact that we'll get everyone together and actually record live so that it's not all grainy and weird on one end.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to do it automatically.
I
thought I was a high enough level.
The auto win?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
On Earthbound.
Oh.
If you can one hit.
I feel like I'm a pretty high level for what I should be.
If you can one hit an enemy in battle, then it won't even make you fight them.
Yeah, that is one of the best installments for any RPG ever made.
It kind of makes me miss it because sometimes I feel like fighting a hippie and then hearing the awesome theme. So
yeah,
it's not a bad feature by any means, but sometimes I just like the hippie theme.
Yeah,
that's why you have them sneak up on you.
Well, yeah,
they run away.
Yeah, dude, wait. When they sneak up on you, do they run away? What does that mean?
Like when enemies are still a threat to you, they'll pursue you. But once you become a bigger threat to the enemy, they will run away from you. So it's more like, oh, that helpless runaway dog in on Ed, it's running away from you. You can choose to be a terrible person
and just chase it down.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh my god.
What I've been doing is it's a 16-bit sprite-based game, so I've been trying to visualize a realistic depiction of everything that happens. And this game is
so you envision a little kid beating a puppy with a wiffle ball bat.
I just imagine him getting jumped by a bunch of yes men, and then he just takes out his bat and freaking slams it on their head. Uses his foot to keep them down while he bashes their head in with the bat.
This kid
I was reading this. There should just be that Reddit thing that's shitty Minecraft suggestions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really Minecraft, but it's the same type thing. Anyway, I saw this thing, and it was ideas for an Earthbound remake, and people were like, "I like the simplistic art style." It's they should just redraw all. They should just hand draw all of the graphics, and it's how about not?
For what? Minecraft?
For an Earthbound remake. If they were to remake
congrats on your... Congrats on your Earthbound thing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I kind of wished I could have been a part of it. If I'd have known it was going on, I would have helped out in some way.
Our Earthbound project.
Yeah, the Earthbound project for Minecraft. That's impressive. I remember hearing something about that. Was it in 9th grade?
I think so.
How long ago did you start that?
2-3 years ago. Anyway, Brennan, I just get a random message from Brennan because Earthbound Central had reported about our build. Then I just get this message from Brennan, all caps. He's so happy. He's like, dude, Gamnesia just reported an article on the Earthbound map. Sure enough, I look at it, and then I get on the server. Server is packed. People everywhere. I love it. I was so happy because it was so satisfying to know that something that we'd invested all of this time into was finally
people are enjoying and loving it,
paying off. People were enjoying it. Our server was alive again. Well, which is now kind of a ghost town again. So,
yeah, it was a short moment, but I wish that I wish that I put more effort into the project because I kind of really didn't do anything besides for one building.
You helped it on that
because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of people help us, and if
by chance we somehow missed you in the credits, I deeply apologize.
Are we gonna rectify that in any way? Send them a coupon for Subway or something? Yeah.
Cheap server privileges.
They can be member plus on.
Can I be op? Cam and I want to revamp the server because Spawn looks kind of gay and hottish. Do. I mean, I just remembered.
Think about it.
I just remember we're on the internet.
Just wait. And the problem, the scruffy dog isn't around anymore, so we don't have to use that stupid hub.
What was the thing? Because I haven't been keeping up with Minecraft at all for the past
we'll still need to,
year and a half.
We'll still need to keep the way you access the Earthbound map consistent with the video, because I just said you just go to the spawn and turn to the right and go in. So when we do that, we'll have to make sure that the entrance to the Earthbound map is somewhere to the right.
I think we should just write everything out.
What is going on with like bucket servers? Or is that
legal concerns that I don't really know much about?
Okay, because I haven't been keeping up with Minecraft for the past like 2.5 years. So, that's a Draugr Death Overlord that I killed in 2 hits. Skyrim. Ebony War Axe, I'm keeping that.
Looking at Ness's Earthbound sprite, when he walks facing the camera, his hat brim does not move. But when you're walking away from the camera, your hat brim will rotate, like it'll flip.
Wait. So, wait a sec. What do you mean? In the game or in the Minecraft thing?
Like, in the game.
Okay. So, like, when you're, like, walking in different directions?
Wait, hang on. Bike towards the camera.
It does it then, too.
Yeah, because, like, Earthbound, it has, like, for his walking, it basically just flips the sprite. Except when he's walking towards the camera, then his hat brim stays.
That seems like a pretty big oversight.
Yeah. Well, have you noticed, like, when you're walking straight or, like, toward the camera, at any point, Ness or any of the characters have, like, this blank expression on their face.
Yeah.
But when they're walking to the side in either direction, you can see that they're smiling.
I did notice that, actually.
Look at this cheesy grin Ness has on his face
he's so happy
when he rides the bike.
You can only do this now and at the end of the game when you're by yourself.
Apparently, like, you can go bike around in, like, deep darkness and stuff. I just don't like how bad the bike controls are.
Yeah, but
I wish it was like Pokemon.
Oh, there's a Dragon Priest.
Yeah,
I haven't fought one of these in a while.
Nope. Good.
I was attacked by an unassuming local guy.
Poor guy.
Also,
where are you?
The pedophile, because he can become loving and affectionate. Like, I'm dead serious, and it's like Ness backed off.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Ew.
It's like the unassuming local guy became loving and affectionate, and then it says Ness backed off, and then it'll be like Ness's body solidified or something like that. Like Earthbound, very few games have you deal with child molesters.
It's not directly, but it's there, I guess.
It's implied.
It's probably more implied in the Japanese version, knowing how they work things over there.
What were some of the Japanese censors? I know the Happy Happiest had a lot of them.
Red
like
Cross
because there's the one where they had the HH on their. They had a HH written on their foreheads.
And they didn't have
I guess that drew too many parallels between them and the KKK.
And they didn't have
the only thing that they changed was the name on their head, like the BB, right?
Sure.
BB. It's Happy.
Oh yeah, HH.
BB. You're thinking.
I'm thinking blue.
You're thinking of Kill Bill's daughter in Kill Bill Volume 2.
I thought that there was blue.
Oh well, I was thinking BB because in Earthbound Zero there's like Teddy's gang is called the BB gang.
Teddy's in this one. He's just weird looking. There's a sprite that looks like Teddy.
There are multiple Teddys.
Do you ever get so high leveled in Skyrim you just feel bad when you mow down an entire mob of Forsworn?
I've never gotten good enough. I've never leveled up myself in a way that makes me good at Skyrim. I'm always sucking.
I'm level 39 right now. I'm on my way to this orc camp to kill them all.
I'm level 90 on payday.
You're already done with the game and you're on level 39?
Yeah.
You didn't yoke it out good enough.
I have a weapon called Mehrunes Razor that has a chance of killing something instantly. I killed Alduin in 2 hits, and it was the most disappointing thing I've ever done in my entire life. I felt so unsatisfied with myself that I started the whole game over and never used that weapon ever again.
What weapon was it?
Mehrunes Razor.
I know.
It's one of the Daedra missions.
Oh, I didn't really get to do any of those.
You usually get a weapon out of it, or some kind of staff or something. They're all really weird weapons, and they all do something weird. Like the Wabbajack. That one's fun.
Oh, the Wabbajack! Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on. Watching Alex play Earthbound here, I just noticed the homesick thing.
Yeah, I lost all my motivation in battle.
I don't know. As annoying as the homesickness is, I think it's
annoying. I just called my mom like a day before. I was talking to her.
I think it could represent, like, I don't know. I don't mean...
It's engaging.
I don't mean to be like an over-analyzing neckbeard, like, where's my fedora, Doritos, and my Mountain Dew? Like, let's just give me this right now, because... I don't know. It's like... I'm pretty sure everyone's had times where they like they've gone out of town or something, and they're just like, I want to go home. I want to go home, I want to be in my room, I want to be in my bed. I don't want to be with my annoying ass cousins anymore.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I think... I like that that's a status effect in the game, because...
It's very close to home.
Yeah. Because there was one time I went up north and stayed at my grandma's for the summer, and I was wanting to, like, I was like 10, don't judge me, and I was like wanting to go home, and I remember like I would call Alex and Ben almost every single day and would just talk on the phone, because I was, like, I wanted to go home, pretty much. Like, we were still in elementary school.
Alright.
That takes me back. I miss the old days.
But you do not scare.
I feel like that's a very good theme to end on. Do you want to just stop it right here?
I guess. Thank you for tuning in to SlickpachoCast.
This one was This one wasn't as funny as the last one because we didn't have trigonometry. But we'll have another guest next time. It was nice to have Jake on the show. We'll give him a plug as soon as he gets off of his ass and starts making some videos.
Well, thanks for the plug, and it was great for you to have me.
Yeah, well, we're never nice about plugs.
Thank you all for watching, and tune in next time.
Farewell.